crafters, it's Janet with Crafting It Up in Creation. So I've got a collective haul for you today. Ran to Waynesboro yesterday. I had to pick my daughter up. She had been to Disney for the week with her dad. And I knew I kind of wanted to go over that way anyway to look for a few things. This is what I originally went in Michael's looking for, and I forgot it the first time, was some of this really nice thick foam board. It's real squishy. It's kind of like the real thin foam, but it's probably about 3 times as thick. I want to say it's like a 5 ml, but I'm not sure. But these are 9 by 12 sheets of foam, and I plan to use these in my Ornament series for 2019, Make It Merry, and to use this with shaker ornaments. And you can either build it up and it's like really durable, or you can even just use one and you'll have enough room for some sequins and some of those little tiny beads. But I do plan on making a shaker ornament, and so I did want to have some extra of this foam board on hand, and I had a 25% off total purchase, so these were 75 cents a piece, so I didn't think that was too bad. I also picked up 1 roll of Halloween ribbon. This is kind of in a black and white and orange plaid print. I really liked that. Got some Halloween projects on the way. And then I did pick up 3 little things well, they're big things, of Martha Stewart glitter. I should have probably looked through my ones that Arteza had sent me, but I really loved all these colors. I like them all together even. And I've got a pretty big project in mind, so I needed kind of a lot of the same colors. So picked those up. And then these were $5 a piece. I don't think any of their Christmas stuff is on sale yet at Michael's, but I did get this 25% off. This is like the set of ornaments like the Dollar Tree has that are 5 for $1. But the Dollar Tree has some really cool shapes, but they don't have a dog bone and dog paws. And these do come with the little paint, some jute cord, and a brush in there. And I thought these would be fun to do in my ornament series as well. Even if you hung them together and maybe even put the picture in the middle. I don't know. I've got all kinds of ideas going in my head, so I did pick those up. And then I also picked up one that was of the little truck, and it's got a little Christmas tree on the back there. I thought this would be really fun to decorate as well, and maybe add a few little 3D effects on this as well. So I'll show you how a good way to dress these up and make them even cuter than they already are, and maybe give you some ideas if you got them yourself. Now I also picked up this thing of Big Chat. There's like 478 stickers. This is Tim Holtz. They're black and white, and of course the white background has black writing and the black background has white writing, and they're all repeats, so it's all the same words, but there's a lot of different like really cool words in here, and I'm absolutely loving making tiny embellishments, so I really want to do a tiny embellishment swap. So I may put something out about that. I had asked about if anyone was interested in a swap in a previous video, and I don't think anybody's actually responded to that yet. I need to go back and read most of my comments. And then I went by the Dollar Tree over that way because they always have different things at some of those Dollar Trees than they do mine. Mine carries a good amount, but I found these little tags that were in the Christmas section, and I saw these online, and I'll be honest, I thought these were the large ones, like the ones that they did for summer, that was like sun and sand and whatever. I thought they were those big tags, but these are small. They're kind of like a really nice size in a sense that, to me, they almost look too big to go on a tree, but they would look great as a door hanger or on a wreath if you hung 2 of them together. I really like them, and they're a really nice, thick press board. There's not much bowing to them. They do have like glitter in some of the writing. This one says Holiday Cheer with the snowman. This one says peace, love, and joy. And this one says hello, winter. And I do love the little snowmen. I would definitely watch. You have to notice that some of them were a little offset on them and everything, but honestly, I plan to probably do something different with them. I may keep this side of them and decorate the other side so you could use either side, but I really like those. And then they had door ones. I thought this was really cute. And they're kind of nice and thick too. It looks like a little door. I'm not quite sure why the snow on it's decorated quite the way it is, but the thought behind it's really cool. And honestly, I feel like I'm gonna remove the little wreath, which is really nice. If you look, there's wire held together with some of these little beads on there and a little buffalo check ribbon on that. The door is a jewel, but I'm gonna see if I can take this apart and redo it. So we'll upscale this ornament. We'll see. I'm not so sure if it'll look all right doing that or not. You can kind of tell the glue back there and everything. So, but even if you bought these for $1, you can make a good decoration on your tree if you had a limited amount of funds. And then they also had these, which I thought were super cute. These are huge. I mean, this one says ho ho ho. It looks like it's got the little Santa belt going across it. It's the burlap on it with some buttons, and then this metal piece up here. And look how thick that thing is. I mean, that's impressive. Of course, it's not focusing because it's so much in the background, I guess, but there you go. You can see how thick they are. And then this one says Merry Christmas, and it's the same. I'll admit, with these, what I wanted to do is take them apart and possibly do a little bit something different with these. So we'll see. That's me, can't leave it alone. And then I found these little shadow box pieces. They're a little bit different than some of the ones I've had before. You can pop this back off, and it says a house full of love. Of course, I have the thoughts of either making this a shaker and adding some shaker bits to it, or some sequins or some beads. Or I may even take that wording off and make it into something completely different. I do like that it has that little wood background though. It's really nice. And then they have this one that said, do all things with great love. And it's kind of got like a gray wash in the background. And that one's really cute too. This one was white. And they do have this little hanging element on the back. But as you can see, it has this area where you can pop it off of there. I thought that was nice. I'm not sure that I have any Dollar Trees around me that have the big craft section to them, because I don't know, how do you tell if it's a 1,200 square foot Dollar Tree anyway? The one in Charlottesville is pretty huge. I would have guessed that they would have had it, but the last time I went there, they did not. And that's a long trip for me. So I can't just go to that one too often. I did pick up this infinity scarf. I have big plans for this. It has like a little hole here where you can feed this through, or you can take it apart rather, and be able to put it around your neck. It's just got like a little piece holding it together. This is kind of like a mauve color, and I have something in the back of my head to do with this material itself, so we'll see. I kind of would like this to be the next ornament that I make, because if you see these, then you want to go ahead and grab them, because these are going to fly off the shelves, I do believe. They have them in a lot of different colors too. They have like blue, a brown, an ivory, and maybe a red. And I have gotten the ivory in this mauve color. I got the ivory at first because I think I got the brown, because the car cloth has somewhat of that same feel to it, so I figured I could use that for the ivory. But I have ideas. I got these soak off nail caps. I honestly got these and thinking that this helps remove gel glitter or artificial nails. You can stick like a little half a cotton ball probably up in there, soaked in acetone. Stick your finger in there, and it should help remove those artificial nails or gel nails. But I got them thinking, I probably should have got 2 things of them, that these would be great for if you're using hot glue on things and not too expensive. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try this out and I'll let you know. It might be too big to kind of fall off your finger for that, but definitely not the thumb one. I mean, that would work really good for the thumb. So, we'll see. That was my idea with those. And like I say, I don't know how you tell which ones are going to have the craft section. I have seen some of the things that people are showing in their craft sections in my Dollar Trees, but no actual big humongous row full of the stuff. I did find these little pump spray bottles. This is a phenomenal deal for 2 ounces. Awesome deal. I think I probably should have gotten more of these because I like to make my own like poopery spray for the bathroom, and these would be great for that. I use glass ones right now, but you know, if you have little kids, it would be so much better to use one of those. And then I did find these little set of storage containers. I thought these would be fun to maybe turn into some ornaments. So we'll see. You get 4 in that pack, and then the bigger pack you get 2. They have the ones that have the see-through part, so you can kind of make those into a shaker, and I really do like those. But I already had some of those at home, so I got a couple of those. And then they had these silicone facial mask applicators. I honestly got these to use for craft stuff because I was thinking to myself that I use resin, and I thought these would be awesome maybe to maybe level out resin on tumblers and stuff. So we'll see. It is pretty soft. And of course, since it's silicone, it'll clean up really easy. They had them in purple, pink, and blue that I saw. And I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to report back to you on whether or not that works. This is why I like watching people's hauls, even though they have everything I've seen at my stores, because somebody will mention something, I'll be like, oh, I could use it for that. And then I picked up this Farm Fresh locally grown produce. It has some apples on the back. I think every time I saw this sign in a Dollar Tree, it has been way messed up. Like something about it was peeling up or something. So I finally found one that I thought was in good enough condition to bring home. So I got that. And the last couple of things that I picked up are from the Target Dollar Spot. I got some of this vase filler. It looks like little tiny baby apples. This is actually the second time I've bought these. I absolutely am in love with them. I mean, they're so cute. So I'm going to use them for decorations. And I have another plan for them too, so I can't wait to show you that. And then they have these little boxwood sprigs. There's 2 little sprigs in here for $1. I thought these would be fun to add to wreaths and stuff, and for just 50 cents a piece, I thought that wasn't too bad. And I'm not seeing a lot of little pieces like that at my Target Dollar Spot. And then this is a little cornhole boards. Now my significant other makes these. He's going to be looking at these and thinking, what in the world? But I honestly am not sure I'm going to use these for cornhole boards. I absolutely love the fact that these have the little space in between them. I mean, if you had a real cornhole, you wouldn't want those in their board because it might catch on your bag. But I thought these would be fun. There's 4 little bags in it. This was $5, I believe. It was either 3 or 5. And I don't know, I thought it was really super cute. If I don't use it for the cornhole, I will take these out and use this for a wall hanging just because of that pumpkin cutout. And then to go along with the little apples that I got, this is a little caramel apple bar sign. I thought this was really cute. This was $3. And a few of them that they had about 3 of these, but this one had the best writing on it. Like one of them, the A in the apple was all jacked up. And then they had some of these cozy socks. They're only $1 a pair, just kind of like they are at the Dollar Tree. And I absolutely loved the colors in these. And I got this 3 pair. I guess I will show you what all I got from Walmart. I did pick up some of the Gorilla Glue sticks. I got the big value pack where you get 75 count. And these are like $7. But if you do the math, it's a better deal than getting the little smaller pack if you can afford it. I got a couple of their little ornaments. I want to say these were $1.98, or these might have only been 98 cents. I thought these would be really fun to add to something, and you can kind of manipulate them some to make them stand out just a little bit more. They're on a wire, and they're that real fuzzy, kind of like pipe cleaners, I guess you could say. So I got those. I thought those would be really fun to add to something. And then I picked this one up. I think this was only $1.98. It says Letters to Santa. It has a little greenery hanging from the top and a bow. And it even has a slot, which I thought was super cute. But I guess if you put anything in it, you're SOL, because it doesn't open up any other way. But I thought that was really cute. I honestly was thinking about trying to come up with some measurements and making this out of paper. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to do that before Christmas or not, but I kind of hope so. Now, I have found these little tags at the Target dollar spot before in the last couple of years, well, probably about 2 years ago, maybe 3, and I love them. They're little wooden tags. I've used them on some of my ornaments, and when I saw these yesterday, I was like, oh, I have got to have those. These are a little bit bigger and they're longer and everything, but I thought that they were really cute. I could see me adding these to all kinds of things. Even on that door from the Dollar Tree, if I redo it, adding the little sign to the door even. So we'll see. So there's like Season's Greetings, Merry and Bright, Joyful Noel, Joy, Let It Snow. Those were so cute. And then they also had, I'll show you, they had some little smaller ones. Merry and Bright, A Merry Farmhouse Christmas, Sleigh Ride, Free Cocoa, 25 cents, Farm Fresh Trees for $5. This must have been a long time ago. Noel, Joy, and these are like 6 little mini ornaments, and I thought these would be fun to add to things too. You know, if you add them to something, you can always put like a jewel up there or something to hide that little hole. They had these little snowmen, and I bought one of these. This was $1.98. In all honesty, for the price, it's hard to beat, because if you go try to make it, if you get too frustrated with something, then it's worth the $2 for these. But when I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, the Jenga blocks from the Dollar Tree would be awesome to try to do something like these. They are a little bit wonky, you know, like who's put them together didn't put them completely together, because you can tell that that's just a little bit offset. So I'm going to try to come up with something that will be similar and just as cute, and you know, you can make it your own. That's one of the best things about, you know, doing them yourselves anyway. And then I did pick up these black and white check bows. I could make these myself. I probably have a ton of ribbon and stuff that I could do them, but I just went ahead and picked up some of those. And then everything else is a repeat. I picked up these fuzzy spiders. Look how big they are. And they had them in the black and then this gray color as well. This looks darker in person than it does on the camera right now, but I thought these would be great to add to some stuff. I'm having some fun making some Halloween stuff. I'm finishing up editing that video so I can get it out there so you'll be able to see some of the crafts that I've made. A few of them I kind of show different things that I did with them, but it'll mostly be a project share. So I hope you guys are taking care. I hope you had a great weekend and will continue to have a wonderful week ahead. I've got a few days off, so I'm hoping to go ahead and get my videos done up for this coming weekend and get some organizing done. So since I've bought some organizing containers, I'm looking for a new way to store my dies because, oh my gosh, I have way too many and they're hard to find. So I have always classified them in previous years to what company they were for, and I've just left it at that. I had even thought about doing a bin with like the holidays and still putting the company name in with it so I would know. But I'm unsure exactly what I want to do with them. I like using the little storage packages that I showed you that I got from Amazon. I think that's a great way to store the dies and store a lot of them. But I need something a little bit with better access to that. So I want to create at least one bin that is for holidays, whether it's, like I have some for winter-ish versus Christmas versus fall, and just putting in the stamps and the dies, because I have them set out now where I have stamps and dies that are all in a set together, and then if they're only dies, then I have them in a whole nother bin. And I think that, sometimes if you have as many like I do, you forget what you have. And since I've been starting to purchase some from Allie, I have gotten a ton of dies that I can't even tell you what store I bought them from. And so that makes me sad because when I create things, I like to be able to tell you guys where I got it from and who I bought it from. So if you wanted to go get it and create it yourself, that you could. But that's going to be kind of hard if... AliExpress is really funny. I mean, you could buy it today and it'll be gone tomorrow. I have went back and tried to take pictures of it once I got my order so that I could even print out the picture, because those dies come with nothing. And it would say item not available, and it won't even let you pull the picture up. And so I'm like, great, just great. And finding someone else who sells it, you might find someone else who sells it, you might not, and they may have it keyed under different, because sometimes things are just hard to find on there. You'll have to let me know if there is a trick to it, or if there's a better way that you organize things. I would love, love, love to know. I love this crafty community and all the sharing everybody does and all the helpful hints that you get from other videos and everybody else. So let me know. And if you like these videos, of course, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can catch me in the next video. And of course, if you ring that bell, it'll notify you every time I upload a video. And that's always awesome too, because I am going to do some fun things coming up. So I hope you all will come back and visit with me. I really do appreciate you spending time with me today. And I know I let this drag on a little bit longer than I normally do talking. So thanks so much. I hope you guys, like I say, I hope you have a great week. Take care. And I hope you get a moment to craft it up. Bye.